One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. Let's talk about New Year's Eve. You know, it was just last week, honestly. So how were drivers doing? Were you making money? I
Well,
know
we're going to
Uber did.
announce our
We all know
winners.
that. But
We're going to
what's up?
announce our winners at the end of the show, obviously. 3 winners for Amazon gift cards. I got a lot of emails, bro. I have a spreadsheet this long. But this was a tweet from Uber the day after New Year's, right? And it says, Uber 2025 is off to a great start. Look, I know from, well, okay. I put the video out, right? LA was absolutely on fire that I have not seen for 6 years, period. Uber's peak surge, it was stuck at peak surge of $30 for hours. Started about 12:20 or so a.m., New Year's Day. And it went on and on and on. Everywhere in LA was on fire. I haven't seen that much surge in 6-7 years. So I'm assuming a lot of the West Coast drivers did well. I read the comments as usual, responded to some. Some said, oh, it was shit. I went home early. I'm like, okay, cool. But in general, I think this happens to be, this probably was the best New Year's Eve going back maybe 5 years, okay? 6 years. So, but Uber said, 2025 is off to a great start for Uber. Of course, why not? With our busiest New Year's Eve on record. I agree, because it had to be busy for the sticky surge to be stuck at $30. Okay. Then Uber says some riders even rang the new year from the back seat of their Uber. Look how much data they collect, Chris. Right? They have data even on this most unimportant thing, right?
But the reality is, with them doing 1 million trips concurrently, just hitting that threshold, and then, at midnight on New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, there is going to be like a literal 100% guarantee. So even if they didn't know that, they could still say that with absolute certainty that people were driving in the cars at that time. Like, they don't need to look at the data. They could, though, but I'm just saying, like,
but
they
this is
already
global.
know.
So I you're right. I mean, it's global, right? 155,000 trips. During those 155,000 trips, people, hit the midnight in the backseat of an Uber. And this year, the riders were going great lengths to party with friends. One Uber rider, Uttar Pradesh, India, he traveled 494 miles in an Uber. I'm like,
Wait a minute.
no.
Oh, time out here. India does not use the metric system. I mean, they use the metric system. They do not use the imperial system. So I need to know what that is in kilometers.
It's multiplied that 1.5 times, so it's about 750 miles. But my point is, it was a great New Year's Eve for a lot of drivers. From what I heard, a lot of you sent me your earnings. I appreciate it. I'm going to announce 3 winners of the Amazon gift cards at the end. Not that you guys need it, because I'm looking at these numbers, I'm going like, holy crap, that's bank. But anyway, we'll announce it later. So Uber had a great New Year's. Hopefully you guys had a great New Year as well. I think it was. I think it was one of probably the top 5 of my last 8-9 years that I can remember. And then the next day we went back to gray clouds. So that was it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how it always is. You got to take the good days. And again, that's part of your planning and positioning and all that when it comes to trying to make money.
One day don't make it or break it, but it was much needed. Let me put it to you that way.
But you can look at it as a nice little bonus. So you can get a little head start, whether that's, contributing to a Roth IRA or investment or paying off some bills or something. It's always good to have a little jump start there. All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.